Welcome back to No Man's Sky. Actually, let's see. No, yeah. Let's continue Permadeath. Give me a sec. Alright. Now, what the hell was I doing here? Actually, now I remember I was trying to get some stuff. I did get the vehicle. Now, which vehicle am I going to get? Oh, hey, Spartan. Yes, apparently No Man's Sky Beyond release date has been announced, and I'm celebrating that with a 24-hour stream. Let's see if I last that long, though. That's for the submarine. I'm not going to get that anytime soon. I have to visit my nanite farm to see if it regenerated. Yes. Modules. This will be helpful. The problem is that I lack the nanites. This is my permadeath save, actually. Hyperdrive. Actually, I did need this. My ship. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember now. I didn't want to buy too many of the hyperdrives on this ship because I don't know if I was going to keep it. It was only a 19 slot. I'm gonna need... Alright, the shield is gonna go there, and then these hyperdrives here. I'll have space for like maybe one there. For economy scanner. I won't be bothering with conflict scanners. I don't really need it anyway. It's beneficial for me to... Where am I gonna move this? Yeah, so that's great. That's gonna release soon. I'm gonna move this here for now. Yeah, pure ferrite should not be on my ship. I now have the space. So this goes here, this goes there. Gold and silver. So yeah, I will buy it, even though it's kind of I'm spending nanites. It's not that hard to get nanites. I can play with biological horrors. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm also gonna need a an indium drive. in order to get an indium drive, I need emeralds. In order to get an emerald drive, I need cadmium. Anyway, let me look at the stats. That's okay. This is an exotic I randomly got, that randomly appeared. Actually, it landed on my on the landing pad near my base. So that's great. All right. At the moment, I'm building my backpack. I don't have it maxed out, so that's what I'm concentrating on. Because I took a while for me to finally. I did a bunch of missions and worked hard to get to do all the base missions, so I can get an exocraft, so that I can search for drop pods for free. But yeah, I haven't played this since Sunday, so yeah. But to celebrate that we finally have an announced date, I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream. Let's see if I last that long. I need missions, I need nanites. Give me kill missions. Kill predators, perfect. Yes, hello Palo man. Yes, drop pods. That's what I'm doing. Maybe I should have done a sort of a how-to of getting your backpack upgraded really fast for free, which is actually pretty simple. Just do the base missions, then recruit a technician, and then just search for free. Actually, what I was doing is I was warping to the systems I've already been to, right, through the portal, and I was trying to buy hyperdrive mods for this thing, but I was also doing other stuff like. See, this is a guppy with rockets on the side, so I can fly it in third-person perspective without taking it too much inventory space, without taking too much space on the screen, that is. Now, where's the pirate? Though I usually fly this in first-person perspective, but for now I do third-person. It's a cool-looking ship, actually, from the back. So the guppies with the little wings take up the least amount of a space on the screen, so that I prefer those. Where the hell did the pirate go? That's so funny. Excuse me. I think the pirate is stealthed. Like, I literally can't see it. Yeah. I'm still trying to get the max slot guppy on survival. I don't know. I don't think I'll get it before Beyond Update hits. But at least I have max stat squids, though I prefer the guppies. I don't know where the hell the pirate went. It's alright though, the pirate will appear later. Yes, the big news announcement. I saw it earlier today, but yeah, I couldn't start the stream till now. Ancient ruins. Alright. Have I been? I've definitely been here before. This one has a trading post that has an ancient ruin. I don't really care that much about the ancient ruin. What is this, a portal? That's a monolith. I'm gonna go for the monoliths. Also, in Permadeath, I decided that I was gonna learn a lot of the Atlas words as much as possible. I don't know how many words there are for the Atlas, but I have to visit monoliths for this. And then eventually, I'll do all the Atlas stations all at once and save the video, and then upload that to YouTube as a sort of a back-to-back Atlas stations. How's my day? My day's been good. I didn't even do anything to the pirate. It just died. I mean, I would have rather had killed the pirate myself, because then I would have been faster than me wasting time searching for it, but still. Platinum, that's what it is. So the goal is to, well, I'll go for the monoliths, but it's for drop pods. That's the goal. How many units do I have? I have enough to buy an exotic if I see it. I was chasing storm crystals last time I played this. Ah, yes, that one. A Gex system, I see. First pawn. Power low, give elements. The glyphs, interesting. The glyphs, the monolith glyphs take on a faint yellow tinge, then flicker and disappear. It has no power. The mysterious forces that fuel these stones are weak. I hear a faint crackling whisper on the planetary breeze. I notice a hole in the monument's base. I could potentially fit some of my mind resources through the gap. Which one? You a 9-slot S-class freighter today, but was permitted not to exchange mine for it. Haven't found another S-class freighter since. Yeah, you don't want to do that. No, I get it. So, yeah, you don't want to do that. So, an alternative, I mean, if you want an S-class freighter, it's probably for the warp jump, but there's a better way. You could just use exotics for that, the way I'm doing. Like, I don't even have a freighter on Permadeath yet. I've rejected a freighter that I repeatedly tried to grind for, but I said screw it. I don't know the element they want. They mentioned power, so I'll give them condensed carbon. Alright, that was the right choice. Got a Gek relic, and I learned the Atlas words for continues. It's probably an important word. You don't want to do that, Neil. You want to do what I'm doing. Watch. This is an exotic I got, right? If you increase the hyperdrive with hyperdrive, you know, I forgot to reload this hyperdrive actually. What you want to do is try to install them, and if it's not 240 something hyperdrive range, you want to reload and keep doing that. That's what I should have done. I forgot to do that actually. Yeah, you want to do an exotic with better hyperdrive than this. It should be like 64%. Mine is only 54, so I probably shouldn't be upgrading this one too much. But since this is permadeath and I'm not gonna grind for like ships, for me it's what I see is what I get, so this is why I'm doing it this way. But on normal and survival, I'll probably try to max out the hyperdrive. Yeah, it's for the best. But that's only one of the reasons I landed. The other reason is for this. Alright, my nomad. And I'm literally a nomad. This thing is faster than the other one. I'm searching for drop pods essentially. The interesting thing is that I'm not using the drop pods. I mean, here's the drop pod. I'm not using this vehicle to reach it. It'll take me 5 minutes. It'll take me too long. So what I'm doing is that I'm taking my ship and just flying there. Yes, but there's a better way of getting exotics. You probably want to use the coordinates since you have all the glyphs. Just search somewhere with portal coordinates. Like we already have some on the Discord, right? And then just search for whatever ship you like, the look of it, you know. And then when you get there, go to the space station. It should tell you if it's a first spawn, right? We usually only post the first spawn ones. What I mean by that is that when you reload in the space station, it's going to be in the first wave of ships that come in. And you keep reloading and reloading until you get a 20-slot one with max hyperdrive, which is 64. and after that, you're good. Also, try to make sure the hyperdrive is you can connect hyperdrive mods to it. I can't do it with this one, but like I said, I'm not really grinding for ships on Permadeath. I'm just gonna get what I, whatever it is I find, I'll take. Oh God, why is it doing that? I'll take you and put you there. Alright, that's one down. I don't know how many there are on this planet, but once I'm done with the planet, I'll move on to the other planets. I know I've been here before. Drop pod. It's actually not that great that there are so many of these icons everywhere. But, yeah. So, here's the thing. The icon for the drop pod, when you search for drop pods with the exocraft, looks different than if you search it with a signal booster. But it's the same drop pod. It may have different symbols, but it's the same drop pods. I think I forgot to buy uranium. Ooh, I'm gonna need to buy uranium. Yes, I'm back to No Man's Sky. It has been a few days. The previous 4 days I was playing mostly Dark Souls. I think I'm gonna run out of ionized cobalt soon. But there are no subterranean relics here. Usually the subterranean relics have 3 dashes or like this. But if it's homing eggs, then they don't exist in this world. Am I running out of oxygen? I'm actually running out of oxygen. So I need to buy uranium and oxygen. All right. There's still no word of what the third update is gonna be. Just speculation. Wait, you mean today? I saw he was on, and then but I couldn't like watch. I had to do stuff, and I couldn't really watch. So, shit. Someone gave him like millions of like hundreds of millions of stuff. That sucks. That really sucks. I don't know what day it is. I don't count it by days. I just focus on the hours that I put into this. This is partly why when I'm too tired, I just switch from Permadeath to something else. Or if I want to play with someone, I'll do something else. Like I'll switch to my other saves. That really sucks. He had like his backpack fully upgraded also. Okay, what did I want to? Yeah. I want to get rid of this one. I mean, I want to replace this with a better one. But for now, it's as fully upgraded as I need it to be. Well, except for the mining lasers. That sucks. I should be done with all the backpack upgrades today. Maybe not today. I don't need to do that. I forgot that I can summon it in a different way. Because once I built it once, all I have to do is go here and I can just summon it. Either one, actually. I think I'll focus on upgrading the Nomad first. I might encounter a water world of some type. So on planets, there are usually like 3 drop pods, but sometimes there are more. Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm definitely not gonna like replace it right away, because it's good enough until I get an S-class experimental or alien multi-tool. Yeah, that's definitely what I plan on doing, because I already got like 3 S-class scanners. And I got 1 weapon fully upgraded, or almost fully upgraded, because I can technically increase the damage of these things if I have a better run of luck. Yeah, it depends on the planet. Sometimes it's only 3. Like I keep repeating and keep going to the same one, and I'm like, oh, that sucks. But sometimes there are like 5. I think I've once encountered 6, but I don't know if they changed that or I was lucky or what was going on. But yeah. This is a desert world, yeah. That reminds me, I technically have a farm, but for like for circuit boards. Yeah, that might help, yeah. I do not know. But it might be like a hub city. Maybe I should write that down in the thread in Discord. By the way, Paleo Man, if you haven't joined my Discord yet, feel free to join it. Just type in !Discord. The third parlor for No Man's Sky? Yeah, yeah, for Beyond. I'm not sure what it's gonna be though. But yeah, the Discord is more than just No Man's Sky, but most of the people in the Discord are No Man's Sky players. Like I would say along the orders of 90%. It's not a large Discord, but yeah. Which reminds me, I forgot to advertise on my Discord that I'm live and this is going to be a 24-hour stream. I will do that in a second. Let me do that now, actually. I'll let the viewers view the scenery there for a sec. There you go. And welcome to the Discord, Paolo man. You know, a lot of my news from No Man's Sky, like the latest announcements and stuff, has been from the Discord. Other people were like, "Oh yeah," like today, for example, I found out through a post on the Discord that the update was coming out. It's coming out on the 14th. A lot of people speculated the 16th, you know, with 16 being a significant number. In the game. Gonna need oxygen. That means I can only do 2 more upgrades before I need to buy more oxygen. That's not good. I think this is number 4. There it is. You know, I should start uploading more of these animals that I discover. Sometimes I forget. Yeah, I agree. I have like, yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be a bit complicated. The only way to tell them apart really are the time spent in them, and as well as, well, I mean, they tell you the game mode, of course, but I have like 2 survivals. One has almost 300 hours, the other one has 70 hours, so I can tell the difference that way. And I don't really touch the old survival, but I'm gonna make another permadeath when Beyond update hits, and for co-op only. And yeah, that I'm not sure. I guess I'm gonna have to change the avatar. Maybe I'll make him a Viking or something. But yeah, I wish you could just name the save files, because when with a game like Dark Souls, I can change the name of the characters, or I can name them something the first time. And yeah, I don't have to. I can tell the difference. But when it comes to this game. Oh, I already been here. I can tell because my vehicle is there. So I've gone to 4. Usually what I do after that is I go to a different planet and keep searching, but I need oxygen because I forgot to buy. Have I been there before? This looks like a nice... Oh, it's a radioactive planet. So I'll just search for like a trade post or something. Alright, I can't do that because I haven't installed the thing. This is gonna be a kind of a problem. Teleport receiver. Economy scanner. I need microprocessors. Alright, I'll buy those instead. Ah, the trade post is right there. This thing is almost, I'm almost, funny enough, believe it or not, I'm almost ready to jump to the center. I don't want to do it on the ship though. I want to get a better exotic with a better jumping. But it's gonna be all random. Also, I want to do like the missions first before I actually go to the center. This is permadeath. The way you could tell it's permadeath is because of this. There's only one save file in permadeath. Hi there, Duster Shields. I just purchased No Man's Sky. Is there a certain road I should take or campaign missions? So this is the first thing you want to do. Actually, explaining it is more difficult than showing it. So essentially, I have a YouTube channel, right? On my YouTube channel, I started saving and uploading the clips, not the clips, my whole playthrough of Permadeath to show you what to do at the very beginning, like on Permadeath in any mode, because Permadeath is the hardest. And essentially what I did is, first of all, I found the cave, then I repaired my ship, obviously, then I did the tutorials. While I did that, I searched for damaged machinery and repaired them. I picked up materials to make sure I could repair them. You need stuff like sodium nitrate, pungium, you need chromatic metal, ionized cobalt, sometimes cobalt, stuff like that, and purified ferrite. And you repair them, they give you nanites. Sometimes they give you A or S class module, like this module right here I got from the damaged machinery. The same with this one. I got this one from the damaged machinery. And yeah, I may have gotten a yeah, I think I got one of these life supports from the damaged machinery, but most of these I bought. But yeah, while you do that, search for buried technology, making a blueprint analyzer. Make sure to do the tutorials. Do the tutorials until you get antimatter. When you can make antimatter, then go try to get drop pods to increase your backpack capacity. But the fastest, well, I don't want to say the fastest way, but the cheapest way to get, to spend the least amount of units to get the drop pods is to build a base. Like pick a nice garden world to build a base on without hostile sentinels. Then do the base missions, right? Make sure you do the tutorial. By the way, make sure you do the tutorial until you get antimatter, but keep doing it until you unlock this mission right here called Alone Among the Stars. If it still says awakening, you're still in the tutorial. After you get Alone Among the Stars, you're done with the tutorial. You can do base missions as well, which I have to go back to my base for. And yeah, like I said, do base missions, do recruit NPCs, do missions for them until you hire a technician, and do missions for him until the end, and then you can build a geobay for your exocraft, and you can build signal boosters. And if you build a signal booster B, you can search for drop pods. That means you can search them for free, and all you need is stuff to repair them. Yeah, something like that. I'm not sure what percentage of the time it is, but yeah, I've gotten them a certain percentage of the time. It's very useful. And if you don't get that, you get nanites, and if you don't get nanites, you get like a ship fuel. But Duster Shield, I know what I explained is kind of confusing or like complicated because you never played the game before, and I'm talking fast, so you're not gonna remember a lot of what I said. So the best bet is to, like I said, go on YouTube and watch my Permadeath run. It's called No Man's Sky First Permadeath Part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it'll show you a step-by-step of how I've gotten where I am. It's not completely up to date because I do long streams and I have to break the videos up. So yeah, it's kind of a complicated game, but it isn't hard. You just have to. There's a lot of stuff to learn, but it isn't a hard game. No, I don't want to do stuff for you. I would advise doing stuff for the NPCs you find in Space Station or Trade Post because they want you to, when you complete them. Well, you don't know the reward, you don't know what you have to do, and when you complete them, you have to go find them again. I don't know. That's actually a good question. I don't know how much Beyond will change. I don't know if the tutorial will change, because the tutorial was different when I played the next update. So I made new files, save files for that. But I don't know if you should necessarily wait. You might want to like start playing now to get the handle of. What you could do, right, is start playing, right, and try to implement some of the advice I gave you, and just to get the handle of the game. You could always make a new save file when the Beyond update hits, but I don't think it will make much of a difference. I don't think they're going to change the tutorial much. That's the thing. Yes, you are allowed 5 saves. Starting now to get used to the game is a good idea, yeah. Oh yeah, and feel free to follow me on Twitch if you haven't already to ask me whatever questions you want, because I do title these Q&A among others, you know. So I'm always happy to answer questions, because you're not you can't tell now because this is my permadeath run, but I have like 600 hours, probably more, in this game. I have like a survival save, I have a normal save. Each of those have almost 300 hours each. Yeah, I came here for the oxygen. Let me do that. Okay, if I remember correctly, the phosphorus one was like here, and this one was around like there, so because I had this organized in a certain way. No, I don't think so. Community events is something they've already promised. That cannot be the third part. It would be too. It wouldn't be a major update. All it would do, it would be continuing what existed previously. Let me put it to you this way: a lot of people would be disappointed if that's the third update. I mean, they're already expecting community events to come back. Okay, ship. It's probably better that I keep the... No, I need the uranium here on the ship. I need uranium. Well, I'm here. I'll search this side of the planet. If this one doesn't have a... If it doesn't have, like, another drop pod that I can repair, I'm going to the space station. I need uranium. I don't want to buy a ship fuel. Actually, maybe one of these ships has the uranium. Usually they don't, though. No, I didn't want to buy your ship. I don't know why the ship fuel is always so expensive. You're literally better off buying uranium. I once died trying to fly up a trade station. Because I ran out of fuel and then I fell, and then boom, dead. And that's of course what it was in survival, my old survival save. I didn't even need to use this thing, I could have just summoned it normally. Yeah, that would be cool. Introducing cities and all that. What's over here? That's a trade station, right? Trade post. I'll fly in first person perspective. I'm just more used to that. Oh, that's interesting. So there are advantages and disadvantages to flying in third person. Third person, you can see where you're being fired at. But in first person, you have access to the radar. You want that. So Neo, you said Huang was raiding a resource depot and died. What happened? A bunch of sentinels attacked him? Was it a combination of sentinels and like animals or something? I imagine it was the big sentinels that were the issue. Oh, look at that. This is number 5. Yeah. How much chromatic metal do I have? Okay, I'm good for chromatic metal. How much uranium do I have left? I mean, I have the resources to make ship fuel, but it's, you know, the ship fuel is less effective the higher the difficulty. One ship fuel fully charges the, you know, the thrusters and all that, launcher, but you could take off like maybe 4 times on a regular ship in normal. But in survival and permadeath, you use up 50% of your fuel, unless you're using like inefficient thrusters. And of course the damaged drop pods don't have, give me a sec here, they don't have the efficient thrusters don't like reduce the amount of fuel you use too much, so it's not that efficient. I think this is number 6. I was afraid of that. One of my ships has the uranium, I think. Let's see, not uranium, the oh, I don't have it. That's a problem. I was hoping that I had some tetracobalt, that's what it was. This ship I didn't put anything in. I just kind of bought it because it was sort of like odd. I don't think I've owned one like this before. And I had the units. This ship I found, I kind of regret like even picking it up. I'm never gonna use this. Well, actually, now that I think about it, let me dismantle this. I'm literally never gonna use that one. Okay, cool. Well, catch you later. Like I said, I'm gonna be streaming this for a long time today, so I'll still be on by the time you come back, if you come back. Cool. Well, I'm gonna either have to buy ionized cobalt, or I'm going to have to like get tetracobalt someplace. You know, that happens all the time though. I noticed that as well. Like sometimes I go through a black hole and it says I traveled 1,000,000 light years. Thing is that from the core to the edge, it's less than 1,000,000 light years. It's usually, or about 1,000,000 light years. It's usually something like 990 something light years between the galactic edge, the rim, and where you see no more stars, and the center. So if you fly past it, it's like usual. You usually do. But the question is whether you're closer to the core, and it's kind of random. I don't know. It almost seems like, especially if you're switching ships, which you should be doing, that you use up about the same amount of time as warping there usually than, you know, doing a black hole, especially if your ship has a long jump range. If it doesn't, then it makes sense to go through black holes, but if you do, then you're better off you may be better off jumping directly. I'm not even sure myself. So you're not making any headway. Oh, I get that, yeah. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to either find a planet with tetracobalt or like I'll go to the space station, just buy it. I'm gonna just buy some ionized cobalt. I didn't think I was gonna run out so quickly. I don't have max shields for this. Well, it was only the one ship? Excuse me. Yeah, the best way is to... This is the best way. This is the way I do it. I look at the galactic map, right? I'm like, well, I want to head to the core. Where's the core? Well, first, let me just let them... There you go. So I'm like, where's the core? So I go, there's a galactic core. It wants me to go this way. And that's also the general direction of the core. Well, instead of taking this path, what I do is that I'm in free roam. My journey start was over here, actually. I'm in free roam, and I just go towards the center, like that big light in the background, and I speed it up. Like if you press the run button, right, it speeds it up in the galactic map, and I keep going and going and going until I'm like, well, I ran out of jump range, but until I'm let's see. I'm out of jump range there. I have to get further away. I also need indium drives and stuff. So, like here. Like I warp 1,900 and so. I used to like try to search for black holes and then jump to the black holes and go warp through the black holes. But it doesn't like save me much time. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep jumping directly this way. But yeah, you just have to keep going like this. Then jump to the furthest point you can jump. Then after you jump, do the same thing. Keep doing it over and over again. You may want to visit space stations, or maybe not. I think if you have a like a large or long warp range, right? Oh, you don't need all three drives. All you need is the indium drive. The indium drive allows you to jump to all the stars. Anyway, this should allow you to, like, well, yeah, I keep going until I reach the max distance, but you want a ship with as much jump range as possible. Like, you can potentially get this to 2,800 light years or so. Or more, I don't know. But, of course, what you want is a hyperdrive bonus to be 64, and then do that. Which I'm gonna need to do. You did? Well, maybe they fixed it with the, maybe they patched it or something. I mean, I didn't think it needed patching, but maybe they patched it, maybe they changed it. It would kind of suck if they did, but it wouldn't be surprising. Put that there, put this here, put this here. Yeah, I was gonna go to the space station. I need uranium and I need ionized cobalt. I'd rather not buy the ionized cobalt, but whatever. Yeah, it does. But I always figured that the indium drive allowed you to go to any system. But if they don't, that's going to be a real problem for those with exploration ships that are based on exotic ships. What it will mean, I mean, it would make more sense if they added a new drive that is like all three drives together. Because honestly, it's just taking up space for a little reason. What it's going to mean is that, like, I would have to have shields here, this hyperdrive, right? Those three will be the drives. I don't have to do it now because you have the experimental, and what it means, it will have absolutely no space. I won't even have space for an economy scanner. So I don't really know. But I know for a fact that all I need at the moment is an indium drive. I can't make it though because I don't have any indium. Like, I can dismantle some of the stuff I built on my one of my ships and get cadmium. So that's the goal. I'm gonna just get a cadmium drive. Not a cadmium drive, but an emerald drive, then jump to an emerald system. I'm gonna do that now actually. But I would need to store emeralds. First I need uranium and ionized cobalt, which I have none. Copper would be good as well. I'll buy some copper. I can mine copper, but I'd rather just buy it and get it over with. +9. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Pretty sure I tried to... Oh yeah, I did finish a mission here. I got units. But I'll show you in a few minutes actually. The emerald drives allowed me to jump to red stars as well. But I need a few things actually before I forget. I also need to visit my base. Predators, yes. Scan creatures, yes. Okay, cool. No. Alright, let's see. I'm eventually gonna need this. Actually, yes, perfect. I'll move this here. I placed them in a certain way. So 412 ammonia. Alright, 412 ammonia. And about 375 dioxide. I wish I could just enter the value directly. This is so imprecise. Wait, where's the rest? I'll place you here. I don't even... Whatever. Sometimes it says encrypted whatever and it gives me nanites. I'm not complaining, I'd rather have the nanites, but yeah. I have to visit my base before I continue doing that, and I need uranium. Do base computer missions. I would directly jump to a blue star for my freighter, but I don't have a freighter, so I can't do that. Alright, let's see what I can buy here. Uranium, I needed uranium. It's convenient that my base sells uranium. So very convenient. I wish it sold like ionized cobalt, but whatever. Actually, let me just... Hey there, ISO. Yes, beyond hype. It will come out in less than a week. I mean, in less than 2 weeks. So that's going to be a lot more No Man's Sky streams for since until Beyond, and then of course after Beyond. Wait, why aren't you grown? Oh, okay, they are all grown. They just didn't. Some of them looked like they weren't grown. I never really wanted to farm on Permadeath, but I mean, it forces you to do that anyway, if you want to recruit the technician. So I'm like, okay. Yes, it comes out the 14th. I'll be there. By the way, guys, I'm gonna make a countdown to the 14th, I'll stream No Man's Sky like the day before. And it'll be sort of like a countdown to the update until the update is live. And that will also be a long stream. I don't know exactly at what time of day they're gonna release it, but it's gonna be probably in the morning or something. I don't, I think I would rather they had released it on the 16th. I mean, 16 and all that, but it's not that. It's because 16th is a Friday, but I'm good. I can stream those days. All right. I don't have much paraffinium left, but I can buy more. Buying 250 or 150. Right, I forgot. I wanted microprocessors. I need you. And I need about 150 of you. Yeah, Solid Games, I think they're based in England, so that means they may, I don't know when they will release it. It could be. I don't think it will be midnight. So, yeah, I don't know when it will be. Oh, you know what I need to do? Buy technology mods. Luckily, actually, I think this place sells it. No, it doesn't. But it doesn't matter because the other place sells it. That's why it's convenient to build next to a minor settlement. So very convenient. If this one doesn't sell it, that guy over there sells it. That gak. Dioxide, sodium, microprocessors. Ferrite dust. Do I need ferrite dust, by the way? Sort of. Yeah. 324. I'll buy. I'll just buy this. Alright, let's see what you got for me. You have glass. I don't really need glass at the moment, but I do need this. That will allow me to install stuff on my ship. So this is what I plan on doing. Shield here, shield here, shield here. Hyperdrive there, a shield there. The indium drive here or here. Probably put an indium drive there. Whatever bonus for this. In fact, I need to install this. But for that I need rare metal elements. But for now I can install the economy scanner. Yeah, probably. Something like that. The ship is almost fully upgraded. I forgot that I had stuff to uninstall. It's here. In this ship. Like, I can uninstall this. And get cadmium. Which is excellent. But not enough cadmium. But I get one of these. Oh, that's cool. So it's the same with games on... Yeah, then it'll probably release on Steam. I mean, it'll probably release Steam time, whatever time releases on Steam and stuff. And... Wow, I didn't realize I have so much tritium there. That's good, because then I can send all my tritium there. For now, I'll leave it like this. I need more cadmium. This gives me cadmium, but I don't want to get rid of it. Technology module, microprocessors. Not until I get rid of this ship. If I get rid of this ship, then I'll dismantle that stuff, but... Yeah, I made a mistake. I don't have enough cadmium anyway. That means I have no choice but to do it the annoying way. Alright, doing it the annoying way. The annoying way is using the other types. Platinum. Take that. Go there. You go there. Alright, now I have a cadmium drive. Now I can go to the red stars. I'll collect a bunch of emeralds, which I need. Is it emeralds? No, I'll collect a bunch of cadmium. I think you were 8 hours in. I'm not even sure. I don't even know. We'll find out when they release it. Why am I here? Let's see if they sell some chromatic metal. Nope. Oh, okay, Middle European time. Hmm. So that means, okay, so you're, if I'm right, you're 6 hours ahead of me. Like right now is 9:24 p.m. So for you, it should be like 3 in the morning, 3:24 in the morning or something like that. Where am I gonna put the platinum actually? God, oh, it's so annoying. But I know I need the platinum for later. Cool. It's more efficient to store the ship fuel, but it costs a lot more, so I prefer uranium. Yes. Now, what was I gonna do? I was going to do the base missions, computer missions. Search archives. Entry follows. I glanced back towards the wreckage of my ship. Nothing more than a dot. Walking this plane for hours, yet the mountains seem no closer. I'll look up to the sky. Additional data available. Construction logs recovered. Blueprints reassembled and prepared for download. Exosuit technology data extracted. Downloading plans. Personal upgrade module. Synthesized from data scraps. Readable archive retrieval completed. Beginning defragmentation of next segment. I got an underwater beam module. I'm gonna sell that. Construct teleport receiver. I already have a teleport receiver. That should complete the mission. Alright. Archive recovery in progress. An hour and a half. I already built it here because I was so annoyed with transferring stuff from here to in my base, so I just built it there. There's no room to build one in my exotic. Literally, this exotic landed right here, man. Right here. If only if it was maxed out with like a maxed out hyperdrive, would have been awesome. But I'm actually going to a red star. I need cadmium. I'm gonna collect, I don't know how many cadmium, but I'm gonna collect a lot of cadmium. Oh, before I even do that, I'm gonna go to the space station. See if I can buy some ionized cobalt. Like, one of the things you want to do is store a lot of tetra cobalt. I didn't do it this time. I was running out of space. But if I ever find the place with tetra cobalt, I'm gonna get like 20 of them or more. In fact, for all that I know, my base may have some in the caves, but I'm headed to the space station anyway. So No Man's Sky with VR will be 60 frames per second. It would have to, actually I think that's the very minimum. No, actually I think it runs at 120 frames per second or something like that. Yeah, or I don't know what the minimum requirement Sony has with the VR. We will see. We will see. On pirates. Chromatic metal. How many chromatic metal do I need though? That's fully charged, so that's good. I don't know. Pirates do give me chromatic metal, so I'm gonna leave it alone for now. Well, this sucks. Like, none of them have cobalt that I need, regular cobalt. Actually, I have regular cobalt, but none of them have the ionized cobalt that I need. I'll buy like 1,000 of these or something. Well, maybe I'll buy more than 1,000. Alright, that's good enough. That's a lot of units I just spent. I do not like that. Oh, hey, Bo. Yes, Beyond will come out very soon. Very soon. It'll be funny if all of a sudden I find a bunch of tetra cobalt. I ended up buying those regular cobalt for nothing.